right, today we are hiking we're hiking part of the Pine Mountain Trail at FD Roosevelt State Park, but I don't know the exact town that it's in. We just started like, I don't know, 10 minutes ago. Yeah, so we're just doing a shakedown hike overnight. We're going 8 miles to where we're gonna camp, and then tomorrow we'll turn around and come the 8 miles back. The whole Pine Mountain Trail is 23 miles long, so we obviously didn't have time for that because it's Saturday. So we are thinking about coming back and, you know, maybe another like 2 more times, but again, one night each time, and trying to do the whole trail. The end looked a lot cooler on the map because there was a few different waterfalls. Right before this hike, we got new pillows that we plan on taking on the AT with us. I got the Big Sky Dream Sleeper, and Thomas got Sea to Summit Eros, I believe. So we're gonna test those out today. I also got a new fanny pack that I'm gonna try out. I got the Light AF fanny, and I had them add in a pocket on the inside so that my phone wouldn't accidentally fall out when I reached for my snacks, because I like snacks. So that's what my fanny pack is for. Okay, so we just stopped to fill up Thomas's empty bottle at this like tiny little creek that, of course, our big husky dog laid in. I say husky as in both large and part husky. And of course he laid in it to cool off. So that was great. We didn't grab him in time, I guess. Grab his leash closer so he wouldn't lay down in time. But anyway, Thomas tried to fill up his empty bottle, and it was the tiniest little creek. And that's something that we've actually heard or read and watched in people's YouTube videos a lot of debate about, is like whether or not to bring these like scoop cups with you. And I think that right there just kind of made me consider bringing one. I never thought, you know, I always listen to the debate and hear people and read people's opinions, but never really had to fill up from a small creek like that. So might do that. Might bring one of those for the next hike, and probably for the AT, because he could only get his bottle filled about a third of the way. So we're hoping we'll come across more water and hopefully a little bit of a bigger creek. Something else to consider for our AT hike, whether or not we actually want to bring a scoop with us for the little rivers and water sources that you have to get from the ground. We'll have to put some thought into that. In case you didn't know, there's a zip line. So in case you get all the way here, decide that you're done with this, no big deal. Just take the zip line down. We've set everything up, and now we're just gonna get ready to eat dinner. I brought top ramen, and Thomas is gonna make some potatoes and cheese and meat. And after dinner, we'll probably climb into the tent, hang out, because we forgot our playing cards, which we always do. So you can see right there that my chocolate almonds melted, which is a bummer because I was really looking forward to that. Oh, there's our tent over there. We've already set everything up in it, and this is all the stuff that needs to go with our hang tonight. And there's a nice fire, a really nice fire pit right behind our tent that you can't see, and these like little wooden log benches that somebody collected and put there, and the dogs are all tuckered out, and Thomas is tuckered out. So this is where we're camping for the night. Okay, so I slept terrible last night. So did the little guy, and the big guy sleeps outside, so he probably slept fine. But nobody could get comfortable. It felt like 1,000,000 degrees, even though it was only supposed to be 61 last night, so we should have been comfortable, and we weren't. My pillow was alright. I don't know. It was alright if I slept on my back. If I tried to roll over, it didn't work that great. So, I mean, like, it would hurt this little part right here on my ears on both sides, which is weird. And so I don't know if I didn't have it inflated enough or if I had it inflated too much. So, but other than that, like, the pillow itself was pretty comfortable. So I'm gonna keep working on that. My fanny pack has been wonderful. Holds all my snacks. I ate all my snacks. So, well, ate all my snacks for yesterday. So, did its job. Gotta refill it. And, oh yeah, I also forgot. I got this too. I think I might have gotten it right before our last hike, backpack overnight trip. But I don't know if I got to actually use it outside if I needed it. So I really got to test it out last night. I woke up in the middle of the night, went to the bathroom, and gave the dogs some water and let the dogs use the bathroom and lay out there for a little while before coming back in here to go to bed. So I really got to use it well last night, and it was awesome. It's so much better than the headlamp that Thomas has, but don't tell him I said that.
I'm looking forward to vlogging the hike, but definitely a little worried that maybe it's going to get to be too much, just because we're going to be editing our own videos and everything. So I'm a little worried that that's going to take up too much time, or that we're just going to be too tired at the end of the day to do that. And I'm also hoping that we can make some good videos, because I also don't want to make videos and feel like they're junk. So any editing tips or video making tips are welcome. Just downloaded a new app called LumaFusion. So far I like it. I've only made maybe like 2 videos so far with it, and just mostly like test videos, kind of checking things out, seeing how all the features work and that kind of stuff. But if anybody has any cool tips there, that would be great. Transitions especially, kind of started looking into some of those. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about it, so I'm sure I can figure out something. But some of these I've been trying to figure out how to do in-camera transitions as well with a phone, which is a little bit harder, I think, than doing it with an actual camera. So we're just planning on bringing our phones to vlog the journey. We don't really have any prior camera experience, and definitely don't own anything nice, any nice DSLRs or anything like that. So hopefully we can figure something out and it'll turn out okay. And here's trout today.
So we're about to leave the visitor center. We've been here for a little while. We got ice cream and a postcard because we collect postcards. But we were just on the trail right on the other side of all these trees down below. So we got like some pretty good views while we were down there. Like 4 or 5 different ones, which you probably will see in other clips. But
This place is pretty nice. Franklin Delano Roosevelt State Park. Kind of reminds me of Arizona a little bit just because it's so dry, but I'm sure it's, well, I mean, obviously there's a lot more green here, but the air at least feels dry, which I miss. One of the things I miss about Arizona. So just wrapping up our hike. We got probably 2 miles left, maybe 3, I don't know. These are old hatchery ponds, I guess, that used to be here. So you can see like the pipeline, I guess, that fed them with water. And there's no water there now, obviously. I guess they were abandoned after World War II. This is just what the sign says. We didn't actually read up on it or anything. 2.2 miles to the country store. So we're gonna have to check that out, see what they got there at the country store. I got a Choco Taco at the visitor center, which is really good. If somebody wants to invent like a lightweight backpacking refrigerator, that would probably sell like hotcakes. Just take a little pint of ice cream and make a refrigerator around it or something. Alright, we made it back to the car finally, and we're gonna go get some lunch somewhere around Columbus or around wherever this place is. And then after that we're gonna go home. There's the boys back there, they're all both tired.